Difficult night of violence for the city of Syracuse. Police are now trying to figure out what led to a shooting on the near west side that left 9 people injured, 1 in critical condition tonight. News Channel 9's Andrew Donovan is on the scene for us. And Andrew, the police chief mentioned something about a large gathering of several hundred people with some type of celebration. Tell us more about that and just what we know at this hour.
Nicole, the chief actually couldn't tell us more about the gathering. He says there were about a few hundred people in a parking lot. That's where this so-called party was when the shooting happened and 9 people were hit by those shots. Let me give you a general idea of where I am. Over to my right is WCNY. That had nothing to do with the shooting, according to Syracuse police, but the parking lot behind it, behind that building, is where the so-called party with a few hundred people took place. Now, I just want to show you the line of cars down Fayette Street. It's several police cruisers from Syracuse Police, the county sheriff's office. They even called in officers from nearby towns, which they do when they have a call of this magnitude. 9 people that they knew of very early on triggered them to say, we need help, call in the other departments. You can see the officers with their long weapons behind us right now. One of the people is in critical condition at the hospital. The other 8 are expected to survive. That's significant because the mayor even said when you have a gathering of that many people and shots fired into that gathering, the number of hurt people could be far more than the total of 9. But still 9 people, one of the most significant shootings in the city's history. We don't know if it's indeed the most. That's something we're looking into. But this comes at a very tense time in the city of Syracuse. Yes, we're, coming off the coronavirus pandemic, the virus still alive and spreading throughout our community, businesses reopening, fireworks complaints every day into the police, social distancing complaints every day into the 911 center, and then the weeks of protests triggered by the officer's murder of George Floyd in Minneapolis and the call for racial justice, racial equality hitting cities across America, including very vocally in Syracuse. More scrutiny being put on police officers. A very tense time in this city. We asked Mayor Walsh how he's trying to calm the tension and calm the anxiety for people who live here.
I think we need to stay focused on what's happening right now. We have 9 people that have been shot, 1 of whom is in critical condition. We need to be thinking about and praying for those victims and their families. I also, as I look around the scene, I certainly appreciate our police officers and all of our law enforcement agencies coming together. This is a tragic incident. Sounds like it could have been much worse given the size of the crowd, but we're gonna get through tonight and we're gonna keep fighting tomorrow.
Some of that work tomorrow will include looking for surveillance video or cell phone video when you have that many people at an event. Some of the evidence might be on your side because a lot of people may have had their cell phones or at least witnessed with their own eyes what was happening. They'll look for that. They'll look for interviews with people who were there. A lot of work begins, a lot of unknowns right now. Details are slim on what kind of party it was. Details are slim on exactly who was hurt, how old they are. Details are slim about any kind of suspects, how many shooters, if there was more than one. A lot of questions that detectives are getting to work on as we speak right now, Nicole.
All right, Andrew, thank you again. If anybody has information, they are asked to call the Syracuse Police Department. That number is on your screen, 315-442-5222. We'll have much more on localsyr.com and again in the morning news.